Hello YouTube, this is me, Shiny. This is episode 145. From our last game that we played, we already played against the Cincinnati Red on our first game. So right now we're gonna head to our second game to defeat them again. Um, and yeah, and I want and I want to say thank you everybody who's been watching my videos. I truly appreciate everyone who's been watching my videos, who is subscribing and watching and liking and putting comments. I want to say thank you. And here we go. On this video, I'm not going to be talking because I'm going to take my breathing medication, so I'll be back very soon.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, Kenta Maeda got the victory on the mound, and his win total climbs to 22 on the year as the Dodgers push past Cincinnati 9-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. At the start of the day, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. They're 18.5 games out of first, while the Dodgers are atop the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Colorado Rockies put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-2. As of right now, the Rockies sit in second place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Ben Lively is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now batting, Yunel Escobar, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and Escobar is retired for the game's first out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a one-out base runner.
Batting third.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. He's set and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Comes set and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch-outs in this game here.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Lorenzo Cain.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Third baseman, Tony Perez.
Now in the box, Tony Perez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barnes comes up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. After it is Souza. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. And he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Into the box now, Daniel Nakamura. Step on the bag for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Perez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Steven Souza, his career batting line against Hill. He's gone 2 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Escobar, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Standing in, Patrick Klaba. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or 2, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Tim Anderson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We play. Leading off the inning, Melky Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. One there on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Tuffy Gozowicz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Puig's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Into the box, Ben Lively. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 1-0 lead. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Perez on the move. 1 out. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Liner towards second, and a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Souza on the move. 2 down. And they will apply the tag between first and second. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
As a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far.
Yep.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there. Great spot of that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that, and as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Now at the plate, Daniel Nakamura comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Daniel Nakamura has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he rips it on the ground to second. Bare-handed for 1. Back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Rich Hill. Popped him up. Suarez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 1-0. So striding forward now, Patrick Wabaugh. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tuffy Gozowich. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ben Lively. Ready, here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the third out. Reds leave 1. They lead it. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. For 2 for him to this point. Andre Ethier come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The batter.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Kane is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. They're on the short end of a Andre Ethier will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 16, Andre.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Digging in, Tony Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Reds are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. In now is Yasiel Puig. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box now, Daniel Nakamura. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. And good for him. Daniel Nakamura has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Matt Kemp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Matt Kemp.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 24 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. All even at 1 apiece. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Ready once again, Steven Souza. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Patrick Cloboff.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Yunel Escobar will start us off in the 8th.
Yunel Escobar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
On the run is Benintendi.
He's there and records the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andre Ethier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lined is short but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a one-run lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. J.J. Tierney enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Giancarlo Stanton now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Ramirez is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Tuffy goes away. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Andrew Coles will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60, Andrew Coles.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being
high and deep to right. Stanton looking up. Gone!
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. Ninth inning coming up. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Kevin Coffey enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the upper deck and gone. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez, number 298 in his career, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jeremy Jefferson.
Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Kike Hernandez.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And a glove flip for one. On to first as they get the double play. Brian Dunzing is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
34, Brian Dunzing.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Tony Perez.
Ready for another chance? Tony Perez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera's after it. 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Souza. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do
Well,
it
thank you
here.
guys for watching.
The
I've been watching
ball
Mr.
game is
Shiny,
Man,
and this was episode 145. We will see you guys soon.
But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers win number 70 away from home this year. Jeremy Jeffress gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ben Lively pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brian Dunsing earns the save out of the bullpen.
We will see you guys soon.